Here are some interesting photographs taken on the set of costume stills. These are very rare. My first impression of Elizabeth Taylor happened when I was 13 years old, and I went to see the movie Cleopatra at the Metropolitan Theatre in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I believe it was on a November day. And the movie struck me not so much with Elizabeth Taylor at the time, but with the study of ancient Egypt. In fact, I became fascinated with the subject and began collecting on the pictures from the movie because of my fascination with ancient Egypt. Elizabeth Taylor happened to be, of course, in a lot of the pictures. Later on, I began to understand Elizabeth Taylor more as her life progressed and as I studied more about her. And I became fascinated with her life as well. So I began collecting and cataloging her entire life in some crude scrapbooks at the beginning. Today, it numbers over 100 loose-leaf binders and over 20,000 photographs. Yeah, this t-shirt has a very interesting story and background to it. In 1974 in Toronto, Ontario, I had a t-shirt made up at Crazy David's, and the slogan on the t-shirt with her picture was "Hannon's Passion, Elizabeth Taylor." A few years after that t-shirt was made, which is I'm going to show you right now, Midnight Magazine, which is like Globe and the Inquirer, did a story on my collection and featured the t-shirt. In 1976, apparently Taylor had seen this t-shirt, or her people did, and she sent me a letter on her stationery asking for 2 of these t-shirts in size medium and small to be sent to Chalet Ariel in Switzerland, and she gave me her complete address. I was so taken by getting this letter that I sat down and I wrote a song called The Lavender Lady. And the chorus of this song was, "She's the lavender lady, my passion, my passion, my passion." Well, I went to New York City and sang this song for John Springer, her press agent at the time. A year later, I sent the t-shirts to Washington, D.C. when she was married to Senator John Warner, along with a copy of the song, and I got a thank you for these 2 items. But 10 years later, I read in USA Today that she was coming out with a perfume called Elizabeth Taylor's Passion. Now, working with C. David Heyman on his book on Elizabeth Taylor in the late 80s, he said through his research that he has every reason to believe that she got the idea for her perfume from me. This was also further exemplified by the fact that there's an ad out on the perfume, and in the ad there is her full face and in the background the shadow of a male figure. The copy on the ad reads, "A man and his passion. I am the man, and this was my passion."